Are you starting your day with hidden health traps on your breakfast plate? Have you ever wondered if your favorite morning meal is secretly working against your health goals? For so many of us in our 60s, 70s, and beyond, a vibrant, energetic life is the ultimate goal. We want to wake up each day feeling clear-headed, light on our feet, and full of purpose. But what you eat for breakfast is the foundation that sets the stage for your entire day. It can either give you lasting energy and support your immune system, or it can drain you, spike your blood sugar, and slowly wear down your vitality over time. In today's video, we are going to expose the 5 worst breakfast foods that can wreck your health, causing everything from blood sugar spikes and inflammation to stubborn weight gain and persistent fatigue. More importantly, for each of these culprits, I'll share a simple and delicious alternative you can start using right away to reclaim your energy and support your long-term wellness. And be sure to stay with me until the end, because the #1 worst food on our list is shockingly common. In fact, it might be sitting in your kitchen right now. I would really appreciate it if you like this video to help spread this important health message to others who need it. Let's dive into it. Worst breakfast food number 5. Sugary breakfast cereals and flavored instant oatmeal. Now this one might surprise you. After all, cereal commercials for decades have told us it's part of a complete breakfast. Boxes are plastered with words like heart healthy or made with whole grains. And instant oatmeal? It's often marketed as a weight-friendly, fiber-rich choice. But here's the problem. Most of these products are loaded with added sugars and refined carbohydrates that wreak havoc on your blood sugar, especially as we age. For seniors, this is particularly dangerous. As we grow older, our metabolism naturally slows, and our insulin sensitivity often declines. This means our bodies aren't as efficient at processing sugar, and frequent blood sugar spikes can lead to a roller coaster of crashes, fatigue, and even long-term metabolic issues like type 2 diabetes. According to the American Heart Association, the recommended limit for added sugar is no more than 25 grams per day for women and 36 grams for men. Shockingly, just one serving of many popular cereals or instant oatmeals can contain 12 to 18 grams or more, and that's before you add milk, fruit, or any sweetener. Here's where it gets worse. These sugary foods digest rapidly, giving you a quick burst of energy followed by a crash. That crash can lead to mid-morning brain fog, irritability, and the urge to reach for another unhealthy snack just to keep going. Let's not forget about inflammation. A high-sugar diet is a known contributor to chronic inflammation, which is linked to nearly every major disease of aging, from arthritis to Alzheimer's. And if you're starting your day in this inflammatory state, you're setting a negative tone for your entire body and brain. So, what can you eat instead? A powerful alternative is plain, unsweetened oats, either rolled or steel-cut, or even a warm quinoa porridge. Unlike the flavored packets, these whole grains are complex carbohydrates, meaning they digest slowly and keep your blood sugar stable. They're also rich in fiber, which helps with digestion, heart health, and feelings of fullness. Now here's the best part. You can make them taste amazing without the added sugar. Try topping your oats with a scoop of protein powder or Greek yogurt for extra protein, a handful of fresh or frozen berries for natural sweetness and antioxidants, a sprinkle of cinnamon to support blood sugar balance, and a few chopped walnuts for healthy fats and brain support. This kind of breakfast will help you feel full and satisfied, fuel your brain, and keep your energy levels steady all morning long. You'll notice fewer cravings, better focus, and even improved mood just by making this one simple switch. Let's move on to breakfast food number 4, pastries, donuts, and muffins. It's easy to reach for these on busy mornings. They're quick, they're convenient, and let's be honest, they taste good. But these seemingly innocent baked goods are one of the worst ways to start your day, especially for seniors who want to maintain stable energy and a healthy weight. Pastries and donuts are typically made with refined white flour, hydrogenated oils, and large amounts of sugar. That combination gives your body almost no usable nutrition. There's barely any fiber, little protein, and the fats used are often trans fats or highly processed seed oils that promote inflammation. A single glazed donut can contain more than 250 calories, most of which come from sugar and saturated fat. And many store-bought muffins are just as bad. Some contain more sugar than a candy bar, even when labeled as healthy or bran muffins. Dr. Evelyn Reed, a specialist in senior metabolic health, says, foods that cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, especially those with zero fiber, can significantly impair insulin sensitivity over time, particularly in older adults. She also notes that the combination of sugar and fat in pastries may increase inflammation markers that are already elevated in aging bodies. So what does that mean for you? It means those morning muffins and danishes are not giving your body fuel. They're draining it. You may feel an energy burst initially, but within an hour or two, you'll likely experience a crash, increased hunger, and sluggish thinking. Instead, switch to something nourishing and still satisfying. A slice of sprouted whole grain toast topped with mashed avocado and a poached egg. Avocados provide heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, while eggs deliver complete protein and essential nutrients like B vitamins and choline, which support brain function. If you need a little crunch, sprinkle chia seeds or pumpkin seeds on top. Add a pinch of sea salt and even a few chili flakes if you like a kick. This kind of breakfast stabilizes your blood sugar, satisfies your appetite, and fuels both your brain and your muscles for hours. Making this shift from sugary pastries to nutrient-dense whole foods can help you feel sharper, lighter, and more in control of your appetite throughout the day. Next up is breakfast food number 3, processed breakfast meats like sausage and bacon. These are classic staples for many, often seen as hearty and satisfying, but behind the sizzle lies a serious health concern, especially as we age. Processed meats are typically loaded with sodium, preservatives, and saturated fats. Many also contain nitrites and nitrates, which are used to preserve color and shelf life. However, research has linked regular consumption of processed meats with increased risk of heart disease, certain cancers, particularly colorectal cancer, and cognitive decline. According to the World Health Organization, processed meats are classified as Group 1 carcinogens, meaning there's strong evidence they can cause cancer in humans. That alone is worth reconsidering your morning plate. But beyond cancer risk, the sodium content is another major red flag. For older adults, excess sodium contributes to high blood pressure, fluid retention, and increased strain on the heart and kidneys. A typical serving of bacon can contain over 400 milligrams of sodium. That's nearly a quarter of the recommended daily limit in just a few strips. And the saturated fat? Too much can lead to higher LDL cholesterol and promote inflammation, which is already a concern as we age. Chronic inflammation has been linked to arthritis, cognitive issues, and even reduced immune function. But here's the good news. There's a savory, protein-rich alternative that doesn't come with the same risks. Plant-based breakfast patties or lean homemade turkey sausage. Look for plant-based options made with beans, quinoa, or lentils, and low in sodium and additives. Or, if you prefer meat, try ground turkey seasoned with herbs like sage, thyme, and garlic. You can make your own patties at home and freeze them for quick use. Pair with sautéed spinach or mushrooms, and you've got a satisfying, hearty breakfast without the processed meat dangers. These alternatives are gentler on your heart, support your joints, and still give you that comforting, savory breakfast experience. We're more than halfway through, and I hope you're finding this information valuable. If you are still watching this video and these lessons are hitting home, please do me a quick favor and comment the number 1 below. It lets me know I'm on the right track and helps this video reach more seniors who need to hear it. And if you haven't already, now is the perfect time to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That way you won't miss our future videos designed to help you live your healthiest, most vibrant life. Your support helps me continue to spread these vital lessons. Worst breakfast food number 2, low-fat sweetened yogurt. Now this might come as a shock because yogurt has long been considered a healthy food, and in many cases, it can be. It's rich in probiotics, calcium, and protein. But not all yogurts are created equal, and the low-fat, fruit-flavored versions that dominate grocery store shelves are often little more than sugar bombs disguised as health food. When manufacturers remove fat from yogurt, they often add sugar to compensate for the loss of texture and flavor. That means what you're eating may taste like strawberry, blueberry, or peach, but it's closer to dessert than a nourishing breakfast. A typical 6-ounce container of low-fat flavored yogurt can contain 20 grams of sugar or more. That's nearly the entire daily limit for women and over half for men. What's worse is that this sugar often comes in the form of high fructose corn syrup or other refined sweeteners, which can raise triglyceride levels, increase insulin resistance, and contribute to fatty liver disease. According to geriatric nutritionist Dr. Lynn Harrow, for older adults, high sugar diets not only increase the risk of chronic disease, but also accelerate cognitive decline and reduce the body's ability to manage inflammation. And remember, without the fat, your body has a harder time absorbing fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Fat also plays a crucial role in satiety. Without it, you're more likely to feel hungry again shortly after eating. So what's the smarter, healthier alternative? Go for full-fat, unsweetened Greek yogurt or Icelandic skyr. These varieties are naturally higher in protein, lower in sugar, and have a creamy texture that doesn't need added sweeteners. The healthy fats help you feel full, and the probiotics support your gut health, crucial for immunity and digestion, especially in later years. Customize your yogurt bowl with nutrient-rich toppings like sliced almonds for crunch and healthy fats, chia or flax seeds for fiber and omega-3s, and fresh berries for a touch of natural sweetness and antioxidants. A drizzle of raw honey or a dash of cinnamon can elevate the flavor without sending your blood sugar on a wild ride. Not only will this kind of breakfast satisfy your taste buds, but it will also keep you fuller for longer, support your digestive system, and help you maintain mental clarity throughout your morning. Now we arrive at the #1 worst breakfast food for seniors: white toast with margarine or jam. It seems so simple. It's quick, it's familiar, and it's been a breakfast staple for generations. But white toast with margarine or jam is possibly one of the least nutritious ways to start your day, and it's especially harmful for older adults aiming to protect their heart, maintain their weight, and support brain health. Let's break it down. White bread is made from refined flour, stripped of fiber and most nutrients. It digests quickly, converting to sugar almost instantly in your bloodstream. This rapid spike leads to a surge in insulin, followed by a crash that can leave you tired, unfocused, and craving more carbs. Add margarine, and things get even worse. Many margarines, especially older or cheaper brands, contain trans fats or highly processed vegetable oils like soybean or corn oil. These fats have been linked to inflammation and an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Even trans fat-free margarines often contain emulsifiers and artificial additives that don't do your body any favors. Then there's the jam, pure sugar, often with very little actual fruit. Just 1 tablespoon can add 10-12 grams of sugar to your meal. And let's be honest, most people use more than that. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, heart disease is the leading cause of death for adults over 65. And refined carbs, trans fats, and added sugars are 3 major contributors to heart problems. A breakfast of white toast with margarine and jam delivers all 3 in 1 bite. So what's the upgrade? Swap out the white bread for sprouted grain or 100% whole grain bread. These choices are higher in fiber and nutrients, and they digest more slowly, keeping your blood sugar steady. Instead of margarine, use real food sources of healthy fat like mashed avocado, natural nut butter, or even a little grass-fed butter if tolerated. And rather than sugary jam, try fresh fruit slices like banana, strawberries, or even crushed raspberries for a naturally sweet topping without the added sugar. Here's a delicious idea. Toast a slice of sprouted bread, spread on almond butter, top with thin apple slices, and sprinkle with cinnamon. It's comforting, nutrient-dense, and supports your energy without spiking your blood sugar. When you make this kind of swap, you're not just avoiding harmful ingredients. You're giving your body the fiber, healthy fats, and antioxidants it needs to function at its best. You'll likely notice better digestion, more sustained energy, and even clearer thinking throughout your day. Let's take a moment to recap the key swaps you can make to dramatically improve your breakfast routine, and in turn, your overall health. Replace sugary cereals and flavored instant oats with plain oats or quinoa porridge, and top with antioxidant-rich fruits, protein, and healthy fats. Trade pastries and donuts for a hearty combo of sprouted toast, avocado, and poached egg to satisfy your hunger and fuel your body with real nutrients. Skip the processed breakfast meats and go for lean turkey patties or plant-based options with whole ingredients and less sodium. Swap low-fat sweetened yogurt for full-fat, unsweetened Greek yogurt with customizable, nutrient-dense toppings. And finally, say goodbye to white toast with margarine and jam, and say hello to sprouted bread with natural nut butters, fruit, and heart-healthy toppings. These aren't just little changes. They're meaningful steps toward feeling better, living longer, and aging with strength and clarity. Remember, taking control of your health doesn't have to be complicated. It can start with your very next breakfast. Every meal is a new opportunity to nourish your body and invest in your future. Thank you for your valuable time today. It is a privilege to share this journey to better health with you. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please comment the number 1. If you didn't, comment 0. Your feedback is incredibly important. And be sure to check the screen now for another video we've picked out just for you that will help you continue on this path. Thank you again for staying with me through this important conversation. Since you're still here, I want to leave you with just a little more encouragement, because you deserve it. I know that making changes to your morning routine can feel daunting at first. After all, breakfast habits are often tied to decades of memory, comfort, and routine. But the good news is, you're not starting from scratch. You're building on the foundation you already have, just with smarter, more nourishing choices that honor your body's needs today. Think of each healthy swap as an investment, not just in your next meal, but in your next decade. When you choose fiber-rich oats instead of sugar-loaded cereal, you're supporting your heart and brain for the long run. When you reach for Greek yogurt instead of the low-fat, sugary kind, you're giving your gut, bones, and metabolism the nutrients they truly need. And when you trade out processed meats for wholesome, lean proteins, you're protecting your arteries, your joints, and your future mobility. These are not just dietary choices. They're daily acts of self-respect. And don't worry, you don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Start with just one change. Maybe tomorrow, instead of your usual toast and jam, you try a slice of sprouted grain bread with natural peanut butter and fresh banana. Then the next day, try a bowl of steel-cut oats with berries and flax seeds. With each step, you're retraining your taste buds, balancing your blood sugar, and giving your body a reason to thank you. And here's something else to remember. You're not alone. There are thousands of seniors right now, just like you, making these same changes, fighting for better mornings, better energy, and better lives. This is a community of people who believe that aging doesn't mean decline. It means adapting wisely. It means learning, growing, and thriving in new ways. You've got this. And if you ever feel discouraged, come back to this video. Remind yourself why you're doing this. You want to wake up feeling good in your body. You want to walk with energy, think clearly, and enjoy your life without being weighed down by constant fatigue or health concerns. Food can help you get there. Every bite is either a step forward or a step back. And now that you know the truth about these 5 common breakfast traps, you're empowered to make better choices. You're already ahead of the game. Before you go, don't forget, if this message resonated with you, please comment the number 1. That simple action helps this message reach others who need it just as much as you do. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our future videos. We're building a community here, and you're an essential part of it. There's more great content waiting for you. Videos on healthy lunches, anti-inflammatory diets for seniors, brain-boosting foods, and simple at-home habits to support graceful aging. I truly hope you'll stick around for all of it. Take care of yourself today. Choose the breakfast that loves you back. And I'll see you in the next video.